Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome back to Buhay Bahayan. All right, my name is Francis and my co-host, Miss Mia Casino. How are you doing?
I'm good. Hello, everyone. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas na pala. Time flies by so fast.
Yeah.
No.
I just it was just Christmas last year. Now it's Christmas once again. It's like parang isang ano lang, isang pikit lang.
Oh, every year na lang, ano? Grabe.
Oh, by the way, what's our topic for today, Mia?
It's about, is it live cell or live cell patches, right?
It's
Stem
called.
cell. Stem
It's about
cell.
stem cells.
Stem,
Yeah.
stem cell
Stem,
patches.
stem cell.
Very
Okay, let me introduce to you our guest. Our special guest today. She is a health advocate, born and raised in the Philippines, graduated at UP Los Baños o
interesting.
magka alma mater, Mia. So
Yeah.
left for the US in 1983. She's been living here since, and I believe moved to Vegas in 2011. I would like to introduce to you the brand partner of LifeWave Stem Cell, Miss Renee Patillo. How are you, Renee?
I'm doing good. Kumusta kayo? I'm so glad to be here.
Kumusta?
Mabuti.
Merry
Merry Christmas,
Welcome,
everyone.
welcome. Thank you for all right. Thank you for coming to our podcast here. It looks like you are not in Las Vegas, just judging by your background there. Are you in Machu Picchu or
Close.
pretty close?
It's
Okay.
mucha
All
picha.
right. Ah, okay. Me, I'm loyal to my branding here to PHLV. I have my
Oh,
background, my
okay.
PHLV. I'm at the studio, so
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Zoom studio.
Good
Yeah. All
branding.
right. Okay. So by the way, Renee, Merry Christmas pala, no?
Merry Christmas
Merry
din.
Christmas.
Maligayang
Yeah. By the
Pasko.
way, maligayang Pasko to everyone. So I'm very intrigued by this stem cell because I've heard a lot about it, and it's like I think my first question to you is really, does it work? I mean, what is it? What is how did you get into the stem cell business, and why stem cell? And you've lived in Vegas. Was it in Vegas or was it in California that you started the business?
Actually, I started in Las Vegas, and the reason being is that a lot of people now are getting used to the word stem cells, and a lot of people are experiencing it. I know a long time ago it's like a boo-boo just because they get stem cells from, the fetus and everything else. But now, actually, what we are using are not really stem cells. What we have, these are like patches. And let me compare the process. Like, diba, when you go out in the sun and your body will produce vitamin D,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Not
You don't know what's going on, but your body is so smart that it just does what it needs to do. So it produces vitamin D because of the light.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these patches, what they do is they are actually using your body heat. You just put them in the back of your neck or underneath your belly button or any other place where they're supposed to be, and they will give you instructions on how to do that. And they will use your body as a heat source, and they will reflect back the light. And there is a certain frequency that goes back into your cells. And what the X39 is the main patch, and what it does, it elevates a certain peptide, and you guys can Google this. It's called GHK copper peptide. And I know peptides are very popular now. And so is light technology because a lot of people, they go to infrared light therapy. They go lay down for like an hour or so, and it helps them have more energy, have better sleep, etc. So it's the same thing that these patches do, except these patches, you can walk, do your work and not stay in one place, and they are like wearable. They're in your body. You're just patching yourself, and they elevate this GHK copper peptide. And this GHK copper peptide, what it does, it actually does a lot of things, like it's a major antioxidant. It helps with your hair. That's why your hair will get thicker. Your skin will be like smoother. And at the same time, your complexion will be better. And at the same time, it helps with brain and nerves. That's why we have kids that have autism or Asperger's, or let's just say they have like kids, youth that are depressed. It helps with that. Okay. And then it is also anti-fast growing cells. Okay. And the main thing that it does, it activates your own stem cells. Okay. And stem cells are the repair system of our body. Like, when the sperm meets the egg cell, they form a zygote. And that zygote is your stem cell. That's the mother cell. And that's where you form your heart, you form your lungs, your muscles, your tissues, everything in your body. But as we get older, most of these stem cells, they become inactive. That's why, how when you're younger, you can get a cut or you can fall down or whatever, then you go back up very easily. But as we get older, now we have gray hair, now we have wrinkles, now we have, we can't sleep, we have no energy, something like that. So what happens at age, they said at age 30, 50% of our stem cells are no longer active. At age 60, 90% of our stem cells are no longer active. So what these patches do, they elevate the GHK copper peptide, and the GHK copper peptide activates your own stem cells, which in turn regenerate new and younger cells. That's why people who are patching, like with me, my experience, first time I did it, I had better sleep, I had more energy, and I had mental clarity. But the main thing that is very significant is that I had carpal tunnel syndrome. Okay, so I was going to my chiropractor and she said, okay, Renee, 4 sessions, you'll be fine. You'll be done. But after 4 sessions, she gave me the business card of her surgeon and she said, I'm going to have surgery. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to have surgery. And that's when my friend told me about these patches. And what I did is I just like, okay, let me try them because I want to try anything aside from surgery, right? After 7 days of patching, my tingling, my pins and needles all went away. And the only thing that was left is I had like, what do you call this? Like, when you cannot feel anything, I have numbness on my 3 fingers. But after a month and a half, even that went away too. So I really believe in the patches. And we have a lot of people, we have hundreds and hundreds of testimonies. As a matter of fact, yesterday we were at a party and we were talking to this doctor and he was saying he had a shoulder pain. And so I had a patch, it's called Ice Wave, and I patched him. I was not even finished patching him. He said, oh my God, my pain is gone. So it helps with pain as well.
I've seen the patches, but do you have a sample of the patch with you?
Yes, I do. It's down. Oh, wait a minute. I have.
I think I've seen it before. It's like a small little
Right.
band-aid, right? Circular, like circular.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold
like a
on.
circular band-aid.
This is actually the sleeve. I have not opened it, but I'm going to open it for you guys. So they come in sleeves, like this sleeve right here. This is called the X49, and this is a different patch from the X39. We have like 10 different patches. This one is good for your heart. It's good for people who have mental decline. This will help. It will also help with muscles and bones. You know how as we get older, our bones get fragile. So this will help for you to get strong bones. Okay, this is the patch itself. You can see it.
So there's different patches for different purposes?
Yes, we have different prices, but the main one is called the X39, and that's the one that does almost everything. If it's a vitamin, that's like the multivitamin. It's got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and so some people they just use the X39 and they have testimonies. They feel better.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Where can the public get a hold of those patches? Is it
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, is it through a website or they go through a dealer? How does it?
Well, the way the company does is like you can sign up as a brand partner. As a brand partner, like me, I'm a brand partner. Let's say you want to sign up to become one. Then you can talk to me. I have a website. You can join by going to my website, and then you will have your own website. And if your friends want to join, they can go to your website as well. So everybody
Mhm.
has their own website. It's like a
Right.
replicated website. Like, let's say with me, my website is lifewave.com/ I am healthy, the number 4 life. I am healthy for life. Most people will have their first and last name, like Mia Casino, something like that, or Francis Navarro. But mine, I want it to be I am healthy for life because I want to keep telling myself I'm going to be healthy for life.
Oh, I
Right.
see.
That's
Yes.
positivism, huh?
Yeah.
So
The
anyway,
oh, sorry.
go ahead, Mia.
I have so many questions. The points where you put the patches, is there, what is the significance of those points? Why there? Why do you put the patches there?
That's a very good question. Basically, the X39 is a systemic patch, meaning you can put it anywhere in your body and it will work.
Mm,
However, they did clinical studies, and in the clinical studies, they put the patches on the C7. It's in the back of your neck, like when you nod like this,
mm.
it will be over here. You put it there or underneath
Is
your
that the
belly
one that's
button.
protruding in the back? Is that the one that's
The
protruding?
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. But wherever you want to put it in your body, it will work. Because like when I had my carpal tunnel syndrome, I was putting it here on my arm, and sometimes I put it here, sometimes I put it here because I'm thinking, oh, maybe because it's closer, right? But actually, you can put it anywhere in your body. But because, like I said, in the clinical studies, that's where they put it because they said most of the nerves go through your neck and underneath
oh,
here. So, what they are using is they are using the acupressure points of your body where the energy,
ah,
travels, and they're using where it's mostly there. That's why they're putting
ah,
it in the back of your neck or underneath your belly button. Yeah.
interesting. Very interesting, ano?
I
Wow.
know, talagang very interesting. Pero yung ibang mga patches, they have different points where they place them. Like for example,
Mm.
meron kaming patch na for weight loss, and of course in the new
Oh,
year, most people,
yeah,
I know, most people will be
yeah.
interested in weight loss. Yung patch na yon is called SP6 Complete, and ang ginagawa niya, it actually curbs your appetite, and at the same time it balances your hormones. So yung mga taong may problema sa, let's say, adrenals or hypothyroidism, ganon,
Oh,
they
me.
can
Yeah.
actually use this.
Okay.
Although
Yeah.
I have to put a disclaimer that we don't prescribe or diagnose or prevent anything. This is just for educational purposes, and
Mm.
also we're just sharing the testimonies of different people that have used
Mhm.
the patches.
Is it the FDA approved by here, or does it require any FDA approval in the US?
Actually, it's not a food or drug. That's why it's not under the FDA.
Mm.
But they
Uh-huh.
do have a lot of patents. Uh, the owner and inventor, his name is David Schmid. He has over 100, more than 150 patents now, I believe. And
Wow.
he actually just invented a machine that will produce light infused water,
Oh.
which is very, very interesting because all of us drink water, and of course, not all waters are the same.
Mm.
Some water are acidic, some water are alkaline, and of course, what he did, this water is restructured, and there's already restructured water as far as I know. But with this one, he added light, and
Ah.
so with their experiment, they said using the infrared, they could even see water, the light going through your throat when you drink the water. And they already experimented on so many people, and one of the testimonies they told us is like one person was wearing glasses, and after drinking the water he had to remove his glasses because he was seeing better. I
Wow.
was like, oh my god, I can't wait for that. But that machine will come sometime next year, like around April, first quarter. But if you
Very.
guys are interested, I'll let you know. You'll probably know, Francis, because your mom is a brand partner. She would know when the water machine will come out.
Yeah, I noticed it. I thought it was at first it was like, just like salon pass or something like that. So
Oh, okay. So you tried them.
no, I did try, but I did not really have the time to sit down and try to research it. But my question is uh if say for instance you have that carpal tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
so how long do you have to keep using them? Do you have to use it like ever? Or can you hear
Wait,
me?
can you were like in and out.
Yeah.
Are you asking if I have to use
So
them forever?
yeah, how long do you have to use it? Is there a
How long?
specific range? Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, they have the rule where for every decade that you have lived, you have to patch you give it a month for every decade. So if you're like, let's say you're 30, patch
Three.
for 30 for 3 months. If you're 40, patch for 4 months. However, they said, because a lot of people are asking, so how long do I have to patch? Do I have to patch forever?
Mhm.
You know, so the rule is when you want to start aging, you can
Mhm.
stop patching.
Yeah.
I have a question though. So the patch you put on it, do you change it every
Mm.
day, or how long does the patch last?
Yes. So I told you the sleeve has 30 patches, right?
Oh, yeah.
You use the patch 12 hours on and then 12
Oh,
hours off. Like with me, I time my patching at 10 o'clock in the morning because sometimes I wake up late. So 10
mm,
o'clock, at least I know I'm awake by 10 o'clock. So I have my alarm at 10 o'clock and then I take it off at 10 o'clock at night. That's
yeah.
what I do. Everybody's different, as long as it's 12 hours, 12
I
hours on, 12 hours off to let the
So 12
body
hours
breathe.
on, 12 hours off. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I think Tita Inday gave me like two small patches, but
Hmm.
Mm.
I guess the hurdle that you have there would be, the skeptics would say, does it work? I mean,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So where's the science behind it? Where was it developed? And you mentioned the founder, but was it developed in the U.S. or somewhere in Europe?
Yeah, just to give you a story about this, David Schmidt used to be, he's actually a rocket scientist and he used to
Oh,
work for
wow.
the Department of Defense.
Mm,
And what they did is they asked him to invent something that will help the Navy SEALs. Because
oh,
the Navy SEALs that sometimes they're awake for a long, long time, and
right.
sometimes they have to drink things with chemicals or something like, for example, coffee or whatever. So they asked David to invent something that would keep the Navy SEALs awake, give them energy without chemicals.
Oh,
Mm.
nice.
And so that's when he invented our first patch, and it's called Energy Enhancer. So the Energy Enhancer, what it does, it actually turns your body fat into energy, and
Oh,
that's why even Olympians are able to wear the patch because it gives them an advantage, and there is no chemicals, there's no opioids or anything. You know how sometimes they have this ano ba yon, yung they don't
PTSD?
want, ano yon?
PTSD?
No, 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 no. Yung they don't want
Side effects.
athletes to have any chemicals in their
Oh,
body when they test them for
Mm.
chemicals, di ba?
right.
Yung like steroids or
No
whatever,
drugs.
or
Yeah.
drugs. Yes, that's right, the anti-drug thing. Well, there is no drugs in these patches. As a
Mhm.
matter of fact, the Olympians were wearing the patches. Some of the Olympians are wearing our patches. Even Michael Phelps. If you
Oh,
see his
wow.
picture, and remember he won like 20, ano ba yun, 20 medals or something. He has
Right.
patches.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
The,
and even what's the name of this guy who just boxed? Uh, sino ba yun?
the one who
Mike
Mike,
Tyson. Mike
the
Mike
one
Tyson.
Tyson.
bit the
Yes, yes, and even RFK Jr., who is going to be the Secretary of Health, he wears the patches.
Oh, so it's all natural. No
It's
chemical.
all natural. The only thing that's in the patches is a combination of oxygen, salt, sugar, and amino acids. And
Okay.
but
Now,
the formation of the formation of the lattice that is formed is what is the one that reflects back the light to your cells, and that's what's helping people. because everybody has a different testimony because they have different health issues. And when you hear, oh my gosh,
Mm.
it's just so amazing. I was just talking to a guy today. He had a car accident like 25 years ago, and he's been suffering from pain in his hips. His whole body has pain. And so that last Friday,
Mm.
I patched him, and they said when you have a whole body pain, put one patch on the right foot and put the other patch on the left foot because the iWave is a two-patch system. So that's what we did. He said, I don't know if it's like 20 minutes or less. He felt so good because this
Mhm.
guy drives an Uber 16 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Oh, wow.
He has 4 kids and his wife doesn't work and he's the only one working. But he is a hard worker. And he said that day after 20 minutes, he felt like, oh my God, all his pain went away. So
Mm.
he is so excited. And he actually wants to do the business because he feels so good. He knows he can help a lot of people because he talks to a lot of people, you know?
Right. I guess it's the same technology, di ba, of salonpas when you have body pain and you put the salonpas
Salon
with
pass.
relieves it.
Well, ang kaibahan lang nito, yung sa Lompas, it's got chemicals that will go
Yeah, yeah.
inside your
Yeah.
body. Ito, there is no
Yeah.
chemicals that go
Mental
into it.
lang.
It's called non-transdermal,
Mm,
no non-chemical patch. So
right.
so what? 'Di ba
Yeah.
yung nicotine, yung mga people who are
I
people who are smoking,
yeah.
'di
Patch there.
ba? They have the nicotine patch. Yun,
Right.
may nicotine that goes inside your body. Ito,
Oh,
walang chemical na nagpupunta sa katawan mo.
yeah. Oh. So
It's
it yung
completely
medication, yung whatever nutrients you have to, and it really goes through your skin into your system. No,
right.
you
Yeah.
no
Ito,
interesting.
it just uses light to reflect back into your system, to your cells,
Wow.
because every cell has a different frequency. I mean, the
Mm-mm.
technology is really amazing.
Right. Oh, it's amazing.
It is very amazing. Yeah. It's kind of hard to explain sometimes, but it's almost like, let's say you want to go to New York, you're in Las Vegas, you want to go to New York. Sometimes you just buy the ticket. As long as it takes you to New York, it works,
Oh,
right? You don't have to know how the airplane works or how everything works, but you just make sure that it takes you to where you want to go. So let's say if you can't sleep or if you don't have any energy,
mm,
or let's say you're in pain, as long as it relieves the pain, hey, I'm going to use the patch. I don't care how it's be
right.
what it's how it came about or whatever. I will be using it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a natural and non-invasive. Non-in
Non-invasive, yes, very good. Yes. Yun ang
uh,
patch. Yeah. Kaya ngayon actually LifeWave is one of the no, it's not one. It is the fastest growing company 4 years in a row.
wow. That's
Yes.
interesting, ano? Grabe.
Ano?
I
Oo, kaya
I
maganda
hope you
ito.
find a cure for cancer.
Ano?
I hope you find a patch for cancer. Diba,
Well, as a matter of fact, meron kami yung mga testimonies. Yung isang kasama namin, meron siyang, she goes to this church, tapos yung isang member, merong, ano ba ito? Leukemia.
Oh,
So anyway, gusto niyang i-patch, pero sabi niya, you have to consult with the oncologist first. So yun ang ginawa niya. She consulted with the oncologist, and then the oncologist say, yeah, you can patch her. What? So she patched her. The next day, yung may leukemia,
oo.
normally pag ano ka when you're doing chemo, 'di ba, you're always tired, you have no energy. Ang nangyari, she has so much energy daw that next day she was able to work in her garden the whole day.
Wow.
Tapos I think after 2 months they checked her blood.
Mhm.
Yung kanyang white blood cells, they are normal.
Wow.
And
That's
it's just the X39.
right. It gives us hope.
I
Diba?
know, I know. Yes. As a matter of fact, ito para sa akin, this is actually my ministry dahil yung asawa ko he ministers to different people, and we travel all over the places or
Yeah.
all over the place and minister, and for me this is like my ministry kasi I'm not in front of, I'm not in the pulpit, ministering to people, but I like to serve, I like to teach, and
Uh-huh.
I'm like the practical side of our ministry. So for me, this is the perfect ministry dahil we are helping so many people. As a matter of fact, ang group namin ngayon is growing so fast. We have over 600 people in our group now.
That's nice. At least it gives people options for remedies for whatever problems they have. You know,
Exactly.
that's so nice. I think we lost Francis. Where is he?
He's back now.
Okay, there.
I'm back. Can you see me now? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
my mom just called and she said that Mia, you should get the stem cell from her.
No, you should really try them.
He gave me a sample. No, I actually have hypothyroidism, and
Oh,
so I think that would also. I think it's a better option for me to balance my hormones.
yes. I
Yeah.
think maybe try the X39 with the SP6 because
Uh-huh.
actually they have if you are a preferred customer, you have a 90-day money back guarantee. If you want to be a brand partner, they give you a 30-day money back guarantee. If for whatever reason it doesn't work for you, although these patches are no longer on trial because they're 20 years old. And
Oh,
if believe me, if they're not working, they would have been gone like years and years ago. But for
wow.
the company to be going
Oh,
even stronger now, and they're
Uh-huh.
the fastest growing company, the patches are no longer on trial. They work. It's just a matter of time
Right.
because everybody's body is different.
I have a quick
Yeah.
question. Yeah, I have a quick question. So, do they expire the patches?
They have, yeah,
Do
they
they
have
have
an
an
expiration date.
expiration date?
Yeah.
Mm,
It's like a
Mm.
hundred
So you
ayun, a year and a half, 18 months.
okay.
oh, okay. So I'm still a little confused. I just one quick question. It's not stem cell because a lot of people are selling stem cells. It's
You're
Wait,
breaking up, Francis.
the patch. Is it stem cell? Did you mention that inside the stem cell or it's
no.
not a stem
No, it
cell?
works on
Okay.
stem
I will
cell.
I will I will tell you the difference. I think you mentioned that some people are selling stem cells.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, first of all, I did ask. We have a doctor friend in Las Vegas, and he does stem cell injections.
Mm-hmm,
And
yeah.
when what he does, it's either he gets your own stem cells and they do something and put them in a different in a container, and then they inject it back to you. Or sometimes he buys stem cells from a company, and those stem cells are really put in a pack that's really ano ba yon? They're protected because they are very
Mhm.
delicate.
Mm-hmm.
So what we don't have stem cells, we have patches, and what they do, they activate your own stem cells. Para
Mm-hmm.
bang ine-elevate nila this, they elevate this peptide, and this peptide activates your own stem cells. So there's no stem cells in the patches.
Right. Natural shock.
Okay,
It's like
okay,
natural. It will
Yeah.
just activate your own.
Right.
Yes. And
Wow.
the
okay,
thing is,
okay.
like, if you have
Yeah,
pain,
just to clarify to our viewers, because yeah, if
yeah,
it's a stem cells, it's not stem cell.
no, it's not. It's
It
not.
it react your stem cells react to it. Parang ganon.
And they're actually not very expensive. If you can buy $5 of coffee every day, you can buy these patches for your health.
Because a lot of people might think there's okay, yeah,
I know.
and so it's not a stem cell because like you said earlier, stem cells they obtain from babies or anything like that. So I even heard that it's illegal, or it's not illegal, it's against the Catholic or Christian church to be using these because
Yes,
these
yes,
might be coming from a human being,
that's right.
something like that. So
Yep,
I'm like,
yep.
you know
And sometimes they even use stem cells of animals like pigs and cows.
Uh,
I think so. That's not. And sometimes there's contraindication if you are using somebody else's or some other means of stem cells coming from somewhere else.
mm,
Yes, but
oh.
yeah.
yeah, but this one, there's no stem cells. The
So there
technology just
are quite a lot.
ano
You're
ano.
breaking up, Francis.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of stem cell companies. I was just saying there's quite a lot of stem cell companies out there that are very, very misleading or
You're
are
Yeah,
giving you the wrong information. Stem cell is the
right.
only.
Yeah,
yes.
yes,
So Renee, you mentioned there's different kinds of patches. Are like is the public able to choose which
yes.
through your website or through your whoever's selling you the patch?
Yeah, because we all have the same website. It's just a replicated website. The
Okay.
only difference is that if it's your website, it will have your information or number. If it's mine, it will have my number. So if people order through you, you will get credit for it. If they order through me, I'll get credit for it. But the main thing that I want to share with everybody is that these stem cells are very affordable.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they are awesome because they help with your health. And you know how much money we spend on health? Oh my gosh. I mean, even if we have insurance, we still spend a lot of money, but at the same time with this one, it's almost like preventive and it will help you to live to have a better quality of life.
Right. Like on the like ballpark lang, how much is a monthly patch?
It's
Ballpark.
it's like about $100 a month, which is like $3.33 a day.
Okay.
Think about it.
Wow, that's way less than spending on Starbucks, right?
Yeah.
And
Absolutely. I
we
know.
s-
That's
we
why.
spend more on Starbucks than spending the priority of our health or prioritize our health.
Exactly. Yes. And once you learn about this, it actually age reversing patches.
Oh, I like
They can
that.
even say that it will reverse your age. And I can truly say that for myself because I've been patching for a year and my energy right now compared to last year, oh my God, that's not even a comparison. Not even a
Hmm.
comparison. It's not like you have energy when you're running up it like this. No, it's just like you can work all day and not feel tired.
You're not
Hmm.
lethargic.
No, you're not lethargic. And then when you sleep, you can sleep longer. Even if I don't sleep early, I sleep late, but I wake up late. You know, because I don't
Hmm.
have an alarm clock, so my body
Hmm.
decides when to wake up.
Oh,
You know, so what
Wow.
I'm trying to say is before I would wake up like in the middle of the night, or I would just sleep for 4 hours and I'll be awake. Now I sleep at least 6 to 8 hours a day,
nice.
which is
It,
really
you're,
good.
you're investing in your health too.
Absolutely, especially for the next year, 2025. We got to start investing in our health because when you're sick, you're not going to be productive. You won't be effective. There's nothing you can do. You're just going to be thinking about yourself,
Right.
right? But if
Right.
you have energy, then it's like, oh, you can do whatever you want. And it makes you feel younger, even if you're older.
I have a
I know?
I have a tagline for you. I have a tagline for you. A patch a day keeps the doctor away.
Oh, yeah. I like
Oh, you
that. Yes. A patch a day keeps the doctor away. Yes, I like it. Yeah, it's not an apple, it's a patch.
right.
Yeah, yeah, I'll keep that. Thank you, Mia.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So,
And
yeah, I'm very
Francis,
excited.
Yeah.
yeah, your line
Okay.
is really your reception is really bad.
Yeah, I
You,
know.
yeah.
Cutting it out. So, all right. We've come to the end of our program here, and the most important portion of our program is our joke time. So,
Okay.
Renee, do you have a joke for us?
Oh man, what joke. I I can just laugh if that's a joke.
Did Mia forget
No,
to
I
tell you
did.
that you're supposed to have a joke?
I
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I may have
forgotten.
overlooked.
Any joke? Do you have any joke at all that you can
Oh,
remember?
you're putting me on the spot and I don't have a
Oh,
joke.
ako muna.
Ah,
Oh,
sige.
sige.
Okay. Why did the physicist break up with the biologist?
Hmm, I don't know that.
How
That's
I
about
don't know.
Sire?
ano, sirit.
Because they don't have chemistry.
Wow.
Oh.
chemistry.
I like it.
Kala ko chemist siya, chemisis or something.
Chemist.
Filipino joke. I'll do two jokes then. I have two
O,
jokes.
sige, sige.
This one is for Renee.
O,
Okay.
sige.
Why did the pony ask for a glass of water?
Pony?
Yes.
Pony.
Why did the pony ask for a glass of water?
Why?
Why?
Because it was a little horse.
Ah!
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, okay.
Little
Ito pa,
horse.
isa pa. Kasi dalawa akin, ha?
Okay.
Sige.
Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer?
Maybe because she only has one shoe.
Because you only have one. Ay, sabay tayo.
No, wrong.
What?
Because she kept
Mali.
running away from the ball.
Ah! I like it. Oh man, that's fun. That's good. Next time I'll have a joke.
Yung joke ko last week was about cheetah. Di ba? Ano nga yung joke ko last week? It was what is the most unreliable animal? Ayun. A cheetah, right? Kasi cheaters.
Oh, because he's a cheetah.
Ito, may follow-up yun. May follow-up. May nag-message sa akin eh. Sabi niya, okay, how do you find a cheetah at night daw? Sabi ko, how do you find? It's easy to kasi meron siyang, spotted siya. No. You're pretty close. Yeah, it has spots.
Ako may answer.
What's your answer?
You don't. Cheetah nga.
No. Meron siyang totoong answer. Use a spotlight daw.
A what?
A spotlight.
Spotlight.
Use a spotlight.
That's right, because they also use a spot. I like that.
Okay, all right.
That's-
Sige, we've come to the end of the program. Thank you, everyone.
good.
No, thank you to our
Sige,
special
thank
guest,
you.
Ms. Renee Patilio of LifeWave. Salamat. Thank you.
Salamat.
Thank you for
I enjoyed
watching
the
Buhay
joke.
Bahayan. See you once again next week, Wednesday. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.